Today's flight is from London Heathrow to Las Vegas with Virgin Atlantic upper class. It's Boxing Day and I wasn't able to get a COVID test yesterday, so arrived at the airport early to get tested before flying. That meant I couldn't use the private upper class wing, but had to arrive at the main terminal where there was an express test centre. "45 minutes later, with test results in hand, it was on to check-in. There was a queue at the dedicated upper-class check-in desk. I waited about 15 minutes, but then when I got to the front, there was no queue at all. Next to check-in, a dedicated elevator took me to the private security channel. After security, I headed through duty-free shopping straight to the Virgin Clubhouse. The lounge wasn't too busy. I ordered a glass of champagne and breakfast. From the lounge, you could see the aircraft waiting on stand. The gate was about a 5-minute walk from the clubhouse. Boarding had already started, so I was straight onto the plane. The upper class cabin had 31 seats in a 1-1-1 configuration. I was in seat 1A. The crew were welcoming and offered champagne, juice or water pre-departure. An amenity kit and spare face masks were provided by the seat. The kit was different to the usual one, but had the same content, including a very small toothpaste. We pushed back on schedule as the safety video played. There were only 8 cabin crew on the flight, so each of them was involved in the safety demonstration. We taxied from the terminal to take off from runway 09 right. The aircraft was a Boeing 787-9, registration G-VYUM, called Ruby Murray. It entered service in 2015. If you're enjoying the video, please give it a like. Subscribe for future reviews, and let me know what you think in the comments below. The flight time to Las Vegas was scheduled to be 10 hours and 50 minutes. A cool feature of the Dreamliner is the dimmable windows. The tray table was beside the seat and could be adjusted forward and back. Wi-Fi was available for a fee, although at £30 for the flight, the download speeds were pretty poor. Shortly after takeoff, the crew brought around the drinks trolley. And then the main meal was served. As it was a Christmas flight, a festive menu variation was available. I started with a smoked duck breast, which was okay. The other option was pear Waldorf salad. For main course, I opted for the roast butternut squash, spinach and sage Wellington. The vegetarian options on Virgin are usually very good. This one was just okay, but a glass of Malbec helped. I finished with the Millionaire's chocolate log, washed down with a glass of port. There were 2 bathrooms for upper class, both at the rear of the cabin. They were both spacious as they doubled up as the disabled bathrooms. Next to the toilet was a seat and a baby changing mat. At the rear of the cabin was the upper class bar. Due to COVID protocols, this was closed. However, snacks were available to take back to your seat. Drinks were also available at seat throughout the flight. The seat converted into a fully flat bed. A mattress topper, pillow and duvet were provided to snuggle up. About 90 minutes out, a second meal was served. I opted for the chicken burger, which came with crisps and a chocolate gatto. Another option was Mile High Tea by Eric Landlard. Both were good. The plane came in to land on runway 25 left, which meant people on the other side of the cabin got a great view of the Las Vegas Strip. We then taxied to the D gates. Where we were soon deplaning in Sin City.